strike called. Now the throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Into the box now, number 25. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Making his way to the plate, number 25. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a drive out to left center field.
All right, make it turn. Go.
The relay throw.
Come on, get out.
They'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a three-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 40 for this fourth win this season. Number 23 works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Dan Plesac and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
After not heeding a manager's instructions, this player is hit with a consequence.
And your feelings show obligation was made. Baby, no, you don't want me. No, you don't want you. You don't want me. Baby, no, you don't want you. You don't want you. Baby, I about to fall off my chair.
Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Thomas Hatch will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on the game?
Thomas!
Digging in now, number 25. First cuts for him here with bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, number 25. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch to the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now at the plate, number 25. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Thunder are on top, 7-5. Digging in, number 25. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. Trenton leads this one 7-5.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Trenton took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Clark Schmidt earns his 5th winner of the year. Thomas Hatch struggled and gets the loss after giving up
How
6
dare
runs.
they?
Daniel Alvarez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year.
No errors. They left 16 men on base.
The game's future. At the plate, number 25 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. solo shot to right center. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Leading off the inning, number 25, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double, getting that shutdown inning.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third.
Now at the plate, number 25. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Left 11 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of... Now at the plate, number 25. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 46 now for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still getting it.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 25. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We played 2 full. The Thunder are on top, 3-2. Stepping into the box, number 25. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruda is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits. So digging in now, number 25 will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So stepping in, number 25. And they're down to their final 4 outs here.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
First. Delivery to him on the way. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Trenton posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Albert Abreu earns the win, his second.
Victorious Thunder, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 21 runners on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. The Thunder have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Striding into the box, number 25. And they're runners at the corners now.
Number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit. One comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
The left fielder, Rock Lundqvist.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Riding in once again, number 25. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on it here in the run. Standing in, number 25. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that's home run number 48 on the year as the blowout continues.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Stepping into the box, number 25. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around and hit that out of here in a hurry.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So coming to the plate, number 25, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First offering on its way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. The coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Take off your panties.
A fast player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups and managers. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest for a big world awaits. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Thomas Hatch, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Into the box, number 25. He's got a chance at a big season milestone here. One more home run to reach 50 on the season. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Baez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Baez.
Now the 2-1. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping up now, Santiago Espinal. Runner in scoring position with second baseman. 2 outs here with the runner at third.
Espinal.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Baez. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Green is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready now, number 25. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch. Hey, get a good one up there, Huck.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Ready for another shot now, number 25. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Hey, drive back here, Tom. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Roberto Baez.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Thomas Hatch earns the win, his 2nd. Jackson McClellan works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plazak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
16 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, number 25. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Line drive to left. Gibson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Seawolves lead it 1-0. Stepping in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Digging in, Brock Lundquist.
The left fielder, number 32. Brock.
One out and a runner on second base.
Let him rip right here. Let's go.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now in the box, Santiago Espinal.
The second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Now both runners on the move, but he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only one away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Cito Francisco.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Striding forward now is the DH, Orelvis Martinez.
Orelvis Martinez.
Ready on 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Seawolves are out on top, 4-1. Digging in once again, number 25. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, number 25. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing maybe at this point in the ball game as there are quickly 2 away now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 tonight. The Erie Seawolves get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Dario Agrizal gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sean Reed Foley worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seabulls, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. For the Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jacob Waguespack gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, number 25. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line drive to center field. Hill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now batting, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error.
Come on, big guy.
Stepping in, number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
There you go. You're going 2-2.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Roberto Baez.
The third baseman, number 16.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Baez.
And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 25. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Come on, slide. Get out.
And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Popped him up. Lester is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Lester Cockerstoff. Reporting for duty, sir.
Opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Standing in, Santiago Espinal. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Orelvis Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
This is on the ground over to first.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actuality.
Love me, baby. Make love to me. Why you say something every day? Yo. Mike Jones.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better not even than what used to be grass.
Yay!
For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
I wish I can stay. I want to stay. Yeah!
Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Lance makes his major league debut in this one after having his contract purchased. He's in the starting lineup to boot, and Heidi Watney has more on a big day for this newcomer. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 25 makes his big league debut right after this. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something. Or he won't.
And now Now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 25. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Rangers 2, the Jays nothing. Next to bat for Toronto, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lance has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
All right, going two. On the bag.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Teoscar Hernandez.
3-0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the runner breaks for the plate, and he'll step off. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 25. He picked up his first career hit in his last debut.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off his schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next game.
Odor. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In now, number 25. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, man. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, number 25. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And this throw gets away from him.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. The warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Doctor.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take
The
it
final
in
line
12
score for our
innings
ball
on the
game
road,
this afternoon.
and it's all smiles
First
now.
for the victorious
9-7, the final
runs
score in this
on
ball game.
18 hits.
The Texas
No
Rangers
errors. They left
brought the
19
bats in
runs
this
on
one with
base.
18 total hits. Luis
For the
Garcia
Blue Jays.
claims the win.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Going to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Chase Anderson gets the ball.
Ball four, take the base. Three. Shut up. Out. Out. He's out. Out. That's ball four. Shut up. Out.
So striding in, number 25. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 25.
From the stretch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And good for him. Lance has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Play ball. He's out.
Striding in, number 25. And they're runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Nettie B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time or mix it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cavan Biggio.
Second baseman, Cavan.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 3-1.
Nola.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 25. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Line drive base hit.
All right, make the turn. Round it, round it.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitless at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
At the plate, Cavan Biggio. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Nice shot, nice shot.
I don't know what side of the fence I'd fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Come on now, one time, let it fly.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Nola
is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man. Digging in to try it again, number 25. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in, Cavan Biggio. 2 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Cavan
No one out with a runner at second.
Biggio.
Bouncer to the left side.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And a
Come
bit
on.
of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another chance? Reese McGuire is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, clutch up. This turn right here.
Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, number 40.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Seattle used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yusei Kikuchi wins his 3rd of the season. Taylor Williams earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the light.
Play ball. He's out. 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 3.
Settling in now, number 25.
Batting
He
fourth.
drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to beat.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 25. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton, he didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
He's out. Out. 3. Out. 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 That's ball 4. Out.
Into the box now, number 25. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 25 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far
I was
on his
waiting
line.
for your upstairs to never come back. Oh, did you bought yourself some chow mein?
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy.
having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Smith. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Play ball. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 4-4. Take your base.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Fans our final line score tonight. First for the Victorious.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
No matter how far, you do much from the heart. Forever trust who we are.
show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Ryan Borucki starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see.
That's ball four. Ball four, face to base.
Digging in now, number 25. He went deep last night twice.
Number 25.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Turn, round it, round it. Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So striding forward now, Cavan Biggio. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez.
The batter, number 44.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pick.
And a double steal try here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Henniger has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Now at the plate, number 25, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a drive out to left center field.
Round it, round it, round it, round it. Come on, come on, come on.
In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Digging in, Cavan Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close, called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Weekly hit to third.
Come on, he's down. Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners nothing.
All right, what time? Right here.
At the plate, number 25. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Dig hard, dig hard, dig hard.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate, Cavan Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air off the straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 25. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is Hediger. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Borucki takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Justice Sheffield was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jordan Zimmerman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy in the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his runs, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
3. He's safe. He's out.
Stepping into the box, number 25 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
3. Out. 3.
So stepping in, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, see you trying to run
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Demerit's there to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Tigers 2. So digging in now, number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Maben on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, number 25. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Now a long throw to third. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Here you go. Let it fire right here.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's through, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
That's it. That boy.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Gone.
Let's go right here.
Here now the 2-2. Now the double steal is on here. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. A throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Striding into the box, number 25, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
You're going. Go hard.
They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
That's exactly what you want from a guy in a game when you're leading by 1 run. He gets a chance to drive a guy in, and he promptly delivers with an RBI that gives them an extra run to play with. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about it. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Thomas Pannone earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jordan Zimmerman was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Sam Gaviglio records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
No, it's Pannone.
For the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs on 17 hits.
Not Pannone, Pannone.
They left 8 men on base.
Stupid king.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Still only 1 out in the inning.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into...
Just like this before, you don't talk about it. Saying to the boogie all night long. No man paradise. You don't talk about it. You don't talk about it. Yeah.
Second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
Stepping into the box, number 25. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch coming, here it is. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
You don't talk about it.
Line towards center field. Maben will get there, and he puts it
Ah,
away
fuck
to
off me.
retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Tigers nothing.
Hey, see it and rip it up there.
Standing in, number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Come on now, big dog, get the pitch.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Let's go now, one time.
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it'll get down out there near the wall. Bichette is on his way home. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, number 25. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and
fucking right, doggy.
And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he is in the second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double.
Digging in and looking for more, number 25. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Come on, get down, get down.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping up now, number 25. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
Big hard.
And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The Blue Jays scored a lucky 13 in this one. Chase Anderson earns the win, his second. Matthew Boyd allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please
It melts with you. You see the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Ooh. There's lives and kind that never fade. Imaginary grace. The pilgrimage to save this human race. Long gone by. I stop the world and melt with you.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
The world and melts with you.
Years, one of the best switch hitters of all time.
I stopped the world and I'm mad with you.
The bottom line is one of the reasons why
I stopped the world and I'm mad with you.
Clearly, he's been putting in that work.
I stopped the world and I peed on you.
Now, number 25, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard.
Ready now, number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready for another shot now, number 25. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in. The second stepped into the box. He puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score.
Coming to the plate now, number 25. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Double.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
A 12-11 final in this ballgame. Tampa Bay scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Yonny Chirinos earns his 5th winner of the year. Hyunjin Ryu was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes.
Strong Cartel.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Number 25.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. He hit a sac fly earlier. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 25. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extended.
Stepping in, number 25. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
14-5, the final totals in this one.
I'm not watching Miami. Peace out.
Nice.